Hey beloveds, thanks for tuning into Beanie TV where I offer you sprinkles of spiritual sassiness. Has saliva in my throat. How are all my miracle-minded men and my manifesting mamacitas? I just got back from New Orleans and I was tired, boss. I was tired. Trying to get back into my routine. Trying to get back to eating healthy again. It is, let me tell you, it is challenging being vegetarian in New Orleans, especially since I went last year and I enjoyed all this delicious, amazing food, and freaking crocodile balls and alligator po' boys. And this year I had anyways, I had some pretty good food, but I had a beautiful, magical, amazing, blessed, overflowing, abundant time in New Orleans during Essence Fest. Last minute, my best friend's sister got us tickets to Essence Fest, and it was cool because we got to listen to Monica, Mary J. Blige, Ari Lennox. But anyway, that video will be coming out. But today I wanted to talk to you guys about detoxing from aluminum-based deodorants and how to transition from aluminum-based deodorants like Secret and Dove and what's another one? You know those terrible deodorants that y'all should not be using anymore, and how to transition into brands like Crystal Essence and Schmidt's and Primal Pit Paste. So yeah, if you're interested, stay tuned. If you're not, find another video, but be sure to subscribe. Alright guys, so you know there are studies, there are dozens of studies, hundreds of studies known to link aluminum with Alzheimer's disease, as well as aluminum being found in tumors of people who have breast cancer. Nobody wants to say aluminum is directly connected to cancer because that is not medically proven, but what is proven is that there is aluminum in breast cancer, cancer cells with patients with breast cancer. So I grew up wearing deodorant at like the age of 7. My mom was like, we are not gonna have any BO up in this house. So I started wearing aluminum based deodorant since, yeah, from the age of 7 onward. Never had issues with BO, nothing like that. But a few years ago, as I got into the more holistic, natural, organic way of life, I was like, oh hell no, like aluminum, no, aluminum also disrupts your cells. So it's not just like women, it's men too. Men also need to be wary of using aluminum based deodorants because it disrupts our cells. And basically what aluminum does is that is what makes us not sweat. So every single day, years on years on years, you are putting aluminum in your underarms. Our underarms are, our whole body is covered in pores. So you're putting aluminum, all these toxins up here, which is right near your lymph nodes, which is a super important place because that is the area where we're supposed to be excreting, right? So you're supposed to be sweating and purging, and your body does a natural, beautiful detox. But if we're putting aluminum and toxins up in the pores, we're blocking the pores, and you're gonna end up sometimes feeling like maybe bumps underneath your underarms and just lots of buildup, and that's where all those chemicals are running through our bloodstream and then can be connected to cancer and Alzheimer's. So if you are ready to take the step to a more organic or natural deodorant, then one of the most important things is to detox your underarms. And I know people are like, I can't do it, I can't do the sweat, I can't do the smell. Well, what's more important, like being societally like fresh smelling or like cancer? You know what I mean? Like pick what makes more sense for your life and your livelihood. So for me, when I transitioned, my body was sweating profusely, and there were some, you know, you got to trial and error. So I didn't have too much BO when I transitioned, and I think it's from just high level, I don't know, hygiene from using deodorant when I was younger. I don't know, but okay, I don't want this video to be all over the place, but what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to detox. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to use lemon and bentonite clay. I use Aztec healing clay. You know, this is a staple. This is great for your face. I use it almost every Sunday. It pulls out the toxins in your face and leaves you glowing. Every single day I use it. Every time I use it, the next day people are complimenting how I just look glowing. So if you do not use Aztec healing clay, get your hands on it. I use it in my hair. I use it all over my body like a spa treatment. You don't get all those toxins out. So this is about $10 to $15. You can get it at Whole Foods. You can get it on Amazon, and a little bit goes a long way, and this stuff lasts. And this is based on over here on the West Coast, like in the desert, something like that. So again, it's Indian healing clay. So when you combine these two products, when you're detoxing from aluminum based deodorants, you will reduce the effects of smelling and BO. Now, it's not going to help with the sweating. It's going to help with smelliness. Did I say that? I'm not sure. So this is going to help with smelliness and not sweating. Our bodies naturally sweat, and society has made us feel like sweating is gross. And yes, when I was in middle school, my sweat spots were serious. Like, my hormones were like, we're taking a bath today, and I would have rings of just wetness. I didn't have that too much as an adult transitioning from aluminum to natural, but everyone is different. So you kind of got to be ready. You know what I mean? Wear dark colors. You know, don't go for the heather grays. You know, wear your deep purples, because you might be having some ring spots or whatever. So yes, in the morning, or in the shower and before you go to sleep, you take a lemon wedge and you just rub it under there. Let this be, and this is a great lightening treatment as well if you have dark underarms. So lemon will be your best friend, and then you can use this maybe once a week if you're putting it on your face, using it under your underarms, pulling all the toxins and excess residue out from your underarms, and that's going to assist you in transitioning. So everyone always goes to Tom's first. I'm not sure why. Even me, I tried Tom's first, and I think Tom's is one of the brands that is like organic natural, which I don't really think they are. And you know, everyone does Tom's toothpaste, and Tom's is like the beginner's intro into a more natural lifestyle. But this sucks. Tom's sucks. Like, I don't know anyone, I know like one person that Tom's has worked for, but this shit is terrible. Like, it leaves you smelling and it turns people off. So if you are deciding to transition from aluminum to natural, do not try Tom's, because you're going to be disappointed and you're going to go back to aluminum. And what we're trying to do is raise up consciousness and increase our health and our livelihood. So don't try Tom's first. I would suggest Crystal Essence. Crystal Essence can be found at CVS, Whole Foods, Target maybe. It's about $8. It comes in different scents. I had the lavender and white tea, and this worked for me for 2 years. My body unfortunately has rejected it, and I am on the hunt for a newer deodorant. But yes, Crystal Essence absolutely works. I guarantee it. You're gonna be smelling good. It is one of the deodorants that you might want to reapply, especially in the beginning. And again, I am not, like, as I became an adult, I'm not sweating. I don't have ring spots. So it might be different for everyone, but I highly recommend this. And then Primal Pit Paste can be found at Whole Foods as well as their website, I think. So Primal Pit Paste, I think I've talked to you guys about this before, but it is vegan. It's cruelty-free, no aluminum, and no parabens. So it's made with shea butter, arrowroot powder, non-aluminum baking soda, coconut oil, vitamin E, non-GMO vitamin E, and lavender essential oil. So this is all around good for you, great product, wonderful brand. But one of the cons, you see I finished it. This worked amazing for me. I'm going to re-up. But, and again, I've talked about this already, but one of the cons is that you have to scoop your hands and then scoop your fingers into the product and then put it in your underarms. And I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, like, why? I don't want to do that. I just want to roll it under my hand. So yes, I highly recommend the Primal Pit Paste. You can find it at Whole Foods, Lassen's, and I think on their website. This one absolutely helped with any sweating that I might have had during the day. It doesn't wipe off on your clothing, which is a super plus. I think what helps is the arrowroot powder. So if there's brands out there that you guys are into, like I haven't tried Schmidt's yet, and I know that's one of the other really great organic deodorants. There's Schmidt's, there's Agent Nature, there's oh, what's that other one? Dang, I forgot. There's one other one I forgot, but yeah. If you guys have used organic or natural deodorants, let me know what you guys use, and if you have not transitioned, because you know what gets on my nerves is brands like Dove and Secret that are all about women empowerment, and even Old Spice, like that stuff has aluminum in it, guys. Like for my men, my miracle minded men who are watching, these brands make deodorant for you. And I know it's like, I'm a man, my hormones are different, I sweat, I smell, and it's like, well, there are brands that make deodorant for you, and it's all about trial and error. And the great thing about living in America is that everywhere has a great return policy. So if something doesn't work for you, you just take it back and then you just do an exchange. But going back to brands like Dove and Secret, they get on my nerves because they're talking about female empowerment and this and that, yet they put aluminum in their products, and aluminum sucks. Even baking aluminum foil sheets suck. They suck. Aluminum disrupts your cells. It's not good for you in any way, shape, or form. So get right with yourself, get right with your vessel, and transition. And this detox is going to assist in doing so. So comment below what deodorants you use, how you detox, and why you are afraid to move from aluminum to natural. I thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video.